Now then, where are we? Ooh, I'm heading out on a spending spree. I'm going to treat myself. I've already treated myself to this Garmin watch, 659 quid. Am I going crazy? I'm having a meltdown. Decided I want one of these for my hiking. Also, I'm heading to Preston today to buy a new lightweight lens for my camera, a 20 to 200mm lens, $799, and to buy myself a down jacket. I don't know how much that will be. So I'm heading to Preston on the train on my own. Let's see what I can buy. It's only money. Be a mixture of cash and my bank card. Will we mourn about the cash this day and age? Oh, we can't take that. As you can see, it's a beautiful day. And what I'll also be doing is testing out my new Garmin watch. I've already made a map up from Preston train station to Deepdale Retail Park. And I know the way, but I've made the map up in such a way that I'll be turning left and right unnecessarily. I want to see if a Garmin watch is up to it. I've got it set to beep and vibrate if I leave the course. That's just a little test for the watch. I've got to learn how to work it properly before I get out into the hills. I've learnt quite a bit already just messing around with it, so it should be quite a handy thing to have. I was getting frustrated using my mobile phone with OS Maps because I've got my camera, I've got my bag and everything. It was all getting in the way. It's only money. I paid $659.99 for the watch. I could have got a 12-month interest-free deal from Argos, but I just went in, paid from my bank account, done and dusted. I've given myself a budget of £3,000 to set up my camping gear and my watch and the appropriate lens I can carry around for camping. Now that lens is a Sigma 20 to 200mm and it weighs 500 grams, around about that. So it's nice and light and it's versatile. It's a wide angle and a bit of a telephoto, which will do for what I want. So the £3,000 has enabled me to buy a tent, a sleep system, the watch, the lens, a new jacket and bits and pieces for my camping. I might put a list of the gear that I've got, but it's around about £3,000. Money well spent in my opinion. That £3,000 investment in myself has given me lots of days out. So it's well worth it, in my opinion. About 20 minutes before my train, so just wandering about, killing a bit of time. Right, train time. Let's get to Preston, spend some money. Right, here we are at Preston. Let's get out of this station, get a drink and get my watch in hiking mode. Let's see how accurate it is. Nice little bit of wall art there. Look at the lips on that. Oh, that's nice. Still warm up though. Right, let's get this watch on hiking mode. Can I remember how to do it? You've got it, I'm lost. I'm in Moor Park. I found the route now on my watch, but it was flitting between my mobile phone and my watch. And the sun's in your eyes, everything. It's got completely confused. I don't know how to use it, so you're pressing buttons and doing things. So when I get in tonight, I'm going to have to watch a few tutorials on YouTube about how you use it. But it's on now, I'm on course now, according to this, and it's 0.7 miles away. But I've only headed here because really I do know the area. Very confusing, very confusing. But it's like anything else. I jump in without reading instructions and learn the hard way. But we're getting there. Good job it's not raining, and good job we're not out in the mountains on a blustery, clagged in day. Right, I've come out of the football club, but usually I walk up this road here. But for some reason I missed a turn off because I was trying to figure this out, and I still don't really know. But I'm just going to cut through this way and see what is happening on this. Right, I've got here, but I couldn't make head and tail of that. The only reason I've got here is because I know which way it was, so I'm going to have to do a lot of research. What I'm going to do when I've bought my jacket, I'm going to do the route again, but in reverse, so it should take me from here and head towards the station. What a complete waste of time. We've got about 6 different jackets in. I said, it's all you've got? Well, it's summertime, so they're not in stock at the moment. I've come all this way, got lost for nothing. So now I've set my watch now on track back, but I'm not going to go the way I came. I'm going to go the way that I know in my head and see what it says on the screen, and whether it shows me veering off course or whether I can veer back on course. Just see what happens. Go and get my lens now. I know that's in stock because he sent me an email on Friday. Right, what's happening is I've sussed this watch out. I've purposely been following the route and then purposely wandering off course a little bit. And then when you look at it, it's how you got to turn right. So you veer right and it beeps on course. When you come off course, it beeps off course. So I've sussed that out. So I'm heading now to King George's Centre to get my camera. According to my watch, I'm quite a bit off course, but now I've took a right, you can see it, turning back onto the route that I've planned. So I'm happy with this. When I first set off this morning and I couldn't suss it out, I thought, what have I done? But it's going to be alright for out in the hills. It's going to be good. I don't know if you can see that I'm off course, but how I'm veering back onto course. Got my lens, made it back to the station. Been on and off course all the time. When you finish, course complete. Happy with this, happy with my lens. The only downside is I never got my jacket. Right, back at Lancaster. Busy, school holidays, innit? That reminded me never to go anywhere, and it's the school holidays. Till, whenever, wherever, over and out. What a cracker this has been. I've purposely set my watch to turn right at the end of this road. But I'm going to take the first right and the watch should tell me that I'm off course. When I get to the end and then turn left, it will say I'm on course when I hit the correct road. Let's give it a test. So this is a wrong turn. It should beep. Right, I'm having a few teething problems. I downloaded a map last night which was for Europe, but I don't want Europe. It's the file size is too big. I just want the UK. So I'm going to have to look into that. And a few times it says not enough memory. So have I got too much information on the map, too much detail? I should be turning right here, but I'm going to turn left, and it should tell me that I've gone off course. Nothing. This is no good if you're stuck up a mountain with frostbite in your fingers, it's foggy and it's not doing what you want it to do. Should say I'm on course when I get to this road, but it's no good if it's not telling you you've gone off course, which it told me yesterday, but today it's not. Right, stop at this bus stop, sit down and have a look. I've had a play with it, seems to be working now, but there's that many options and modes. Absolutely unbelievable. Now it's telling me to go across this crossing here and then turn right and then go over the bridge. So we'll do that, and then when I get over the bridge, you're supposed to turn left, but I'm going to turn right and see what happens. I've been getting in a right mess with this, but I've sussed out if you just restart it, it always plots you back and loads up the route. So it should say on course in about 10 meters time. There we are, on course. So it does work, it's just knowing how to get the best out of it. But because I'm not good with my eyes, if you get your big fat sausage fingers and press something wrong, it's frustrating. Now it's telling me to turn left now, down here. And what I've also realised, sometimes if you press the screen by mistake to move it, it thinks that you want to go to that place that you've pressed, which is no good. Right, I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to follow the course through the town centre, a few little tight turnings, and see, now that it seems to be working now, see if it's how accurate it is. Right then, conclusion with this Garmin watch, it works fine. Before I was being too rash, pressing this button, zooming in, zooming out, and to chill out a bit more, relax a bit more using it. It took me exactly where I wanted to be, in the town centre. But obviously practice makes perfect, so that's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to practice a little bit more, get a bit more confidence with it. But so far the penny's beginning to drop how it works, and I think it's going to be a good acquisition for when I'm out in the hills. Anyway, enough of this shite. Over and out.